Welcome to another episode of Spotlight on Stage. I'm Michelle Eagleton, the arts and culture correspondent here at I Love Manchester, and this is where I am every Monday, bringing you the latest theatre news and a What's On guide to shows on this week across Greater Manchester. Now, if you've never seen the show before, a great big welcome, and do spread the word to any theatre lovers you know. And if you've just found our I Love Manchester Theatre Facebook page, then please do give us a follow and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. You'll find more videos and interviews with theatre people on there. And if you love theatre as well, we've also got a dedicated site on our I Love Manchester website. That's ilovemanchester.com/theatre. You can find out more about the shows that I mentioned, and you can book those all important tickets. Now, what have I got for you this week? Well, I do like to start with some announcements, and this one is a brilliant one for Christmas. Yes, if you fancy spending the festive season with Michael Ball, and let's face it, who wouldn't, then get yourself down to the AO Arena. He is there for 2 nights with a Christmas spectacular on the 22nd and 23rd of December. Now, there's going to be musical theatre anthems, there'll be Christmas classics, and it's all performed live with a 30-piece orchestra and choir. It's going to be really special. If Michael Ball hasn't sold it for you, well, it's hosted by the one and only Aled Jones with very special guest Kiala Settle. You've got Ben Foster and one of my personal favourites, Kerry Ellis. If you do want to get your hands on those tickets, they go on pre-sale on the 14th of May this week at 10 o'clock, and the general goes on sale on the 15th of May at 10 o'clock. I reckon that is going to sell out pretty fast. And I, for one, am definitely going to be there trying to get my hands on one of those tickets. What a treat for the festive season. Now, some great news this week for a Manchester director. It's all happening at the Royal Exchange because they have announced the recipient of the Hotchkiss Director Award 2026. Now, this is a vital fund that enables an early career director based in Greater Manchester to undertake a 3-month residency at the Royal Exchange. And that person is Connor Goodwin. His work proudly spotlights working class stories and communities facing exclusion and oppression. And you may have seen some of his recent credits: Yen at the Bolton Octagon, Bears at Contact, and the UK tour of Toxic. So well done to Connor. And it does mean that he is going to be assistant director on the regional premiere of Tony Award winning musical Fun Home, which is coming to the Royal Exchange later this year. So great opportunity and a great award for our Greater Manchester directors. The future is definitely bright. Inspiring news there, and great to see a spotlight shone on our wonderful emerging talent. Now, if you do fancy a trip to the theatre this week, it is time for our guide to the next 7 days. Well, let's start off with the Royal Exchange because it is the world premiere of Even These Things. It opens this Friday, the 15th of May, and this really is iconic for Manchester. It's 3 centuries, 3 moments, and it's definitely our city. It's an epic story of Manchester and Ireland, and it premieres 30 years after the IRA bomb devastated the heart of our city. It starts in 1846 when Annie Donovan has a score to settle, then moves to 1996 when it looks like any other Saturday morning in Manchester, and then 2026 when the character Jenny moves back to the place where she grew up. It's original, it's moving, and of course, it explores private and public histories, grief and love, and the making and remaking of our city. I'm going to be interviewing some of the cast of this fantastic production and the community members who are taking part in this while it's here at the Exchange. If you want to go and see it, it is running until the 15th of June. Now, talking of interviews, I got the chance to interview one of the cast members of The Karate Kid, the musical. If you're a child of the 80s like me, you will remember the movie. It has now become a spectacular new musical with dazzling inventive choreography and, of course, karate. We know the story, Daniel LaRusso's journey, and it is between him and Mr. Miyagi, the powerful bond and the whole teaching that karate isn't about fighting, it's about balance, dignity, and respect. There's original music in this musical, and it will be spectacular to see on stage some of those lines come to life. Wax on, wax off, and you know the sweeping move as well. If you're a fan or if you've never seen the movie before, this is definitely going to delight. It is here at the Palace Theatre from the 12th of May and it runs until Saturday, the 23rd of May. Over at the Lowry, it's party season this Tuesday. What do I mean by that? Well, I do mean that there is a show that is coming to tell you all about three parties and one weekend. It's a new comedy play by the Wardrobe Ensemble. The invitations have been sent and there's no going back. The kids are in the ball pit, the entertainers blowing bubbles, the adults gobble olives and pretend to like each other. Does this ring any bells? Well, it's from the multi award winning creators of Education, Education, Education. And this really is where identities collide, social niceties unravel, and underslept parents do their best to hold it all together. If you fancy seeing this razor sharp new comedy about privilege, party rings, and the pressures of being a parent, get yourself down there because the season is only running until this Saturday. Over in the Lyric Theatre, you have got Bank of Dave the musical, Burnley's best. Dave Fishwick. Now, this musical is all about Dave. Yes, the feel good show tells the truish story of him, the self made millionaire who spent many years helping local people and small businesses when hard nosed banks turned them away. Now he wants to start his own bank. Will he be able to do it? You might have seen the Netflix film, you might have read the book. This is the musical, and by far, in my opinion, the best version. Sam Lupton plays Dave. I think he's more Dave than Dave himself. You've got Haley Tamerton, who plays his wife, Nikki. She is amazing. The whole cast are incredible. The music has you laughing, crying, and most of all, coming out with a great big smile on your face and warmth in your heart. If you can get the chance to watch it, then do. It runs at the Lowry until Saturday, the 16th of May. And finally, over at the Octagon, we've got a Laugh a Minute show with John Godber's Teachers. Yes, it has already opened at the Octagon. People are loving it. It's here until this Saturday. It's the end of term, and the hilarious comedy has been reset for post COVID times. It still bristles with teenage swagger and outlandish imagination when Salty, Gale, and Hobbit use their B-Tech performance exam to showcase their work. It's fast moving, it's hard hitting, it's all about life at Whitewall Academy when they play staff, students, site premises managers, and also the new drama teacher, Miss Nixon. It's joyously energetic, and if you want to catch it, then get yourself down to the Octagon. Well, you've got some great choices there if you want a trip to the theatre this week. And if you want to find out more, like I said before, you can also go to ilovemanchester.com/theatre. I'll be back with more theatre news and What's on Guide next week. Until then, have a great week yourselves, and I'll see you next Monday.